ever since school started, man, it takes me like an extra 20 minutes to get here. You notice all this, the car, I can never understand the number of cars that line up to drop kids off.
I know my wife's going through it right now. Thankfully, I'm leaving the house early enough to where I don't have to go. My oldest son, he started kindergarten, and yeah, she says the line. She has to be at the. I guess school starts at 8:15, and she has to be in line by like no later than 7:15. So it's like she has to wait in line for a whole hour just to drop them off, and the line's still long even at 7:15. So I feel your pain on that one.
Can you talk about personally the balance and what it feels like for you to not want to come off the field, but also want to encourage your fellow running backs?
Yeah, when you're on the field, I feel like you just want the blood to keep flowing, right? The energy to keep at a high pace, and you want to make plays and do unbelievable things. But at some point, you do have to get a little rest, and that calls for some younger guys to come in, or even so guys in your position, so they can make an impact. And you just feed off of that when you're off the field, and that's something I try to do. Last year when I had Devon come in, it was a relief, but at the same time it's like, all right, I'm ready to see what he can do, and then also I want to see if he can hold that standard that we hold high in regards in our room. So
the first reaction when they drafted Jalen Wright, what did you think about that?
Another good player coming in. He's gonna have to learn just like the rest of them and understand this game and carry it over into his game and take some things away.
What are your impressions of what he's been able to build this game?
Yeah, he started out a little slow, but I think that's just the rookie jitters, right? And then now his posture is all better. He's doing everything the right way. He's slowing the game down a little bit. I've been working with him, talking with him specifically, and understanding each play. There's a certain focal point, whether it be where you're lining up to the assignment, and then it's technique based and everything that you practice in the practice, just to try to apply it in the game. And it was the first preseason game, and he did good. So I'm just excited for him to get another game under his belt to grow.
You gave him some big daps there on the sideline, his first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
You were a rookie. What's that like for a young guy like that to score?
Yeah, it means a lot. I know it's just preseason; it doesn't necessarily count, but it's still your first ever touchdown in the NFL. So nobody can take that away from you. And for him, he chucked the ball in the stand. I told him, like, don't do that, man. You gotta go retrieve that ball. And I don't know if he got it or not, but it's one of those things where you just get that excitement in you, and then you just do some unconventional things like what he did and toss the ball in the stand. But honestly, that makes for a good story. That's his story that he's gonna leave with. So
is that part of like his personality? He's kind of spontaneous on the field, where he'll break one, all of a sudden you're like, oh, he's gone.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a spontaneous aspect with Jalen, and I'm just excited to see him grow and learn under the whole entire group and take each facet of the game and improve. That's what you want from a young player. That's what you want from a guy like him.
Without getting into many details, obviously, how do you think the offense is going to be different now, adding John New, obviously having another fast running back, the way Mike has evolved? Will there be many differences?
Yeah, there should be quite a few differences. We've had Durham in the past and other tight ends that, have made key impacts, but, to get a guy like John New to come in and do yards after catch is unbelievable. He's pretty fast as well for a tight end. And he could block on the edge, and he's not afraid to get a little dirty. So when you got guys like that, man, it takes his game to a whole nother level, and I can't wait to see what he could bring to the table. And I've been a big fan of his, just watching from afar, seeing all the type of things that he's been able to do. So to see him flourish in this offense is going to be spectacular.
Time for a few more guys.
Competition running backs, he believes that gets the best out of that position more than the team. Just curious from your better perspective, what that competition this year is doing to benefit you.
Yeah, we're always trying to compete against each other, but we're trying to compete against the entire league too. I feel like our group is definitely the best running back group that's in the entire league. Statistically, if you go by what everybody's done thus far in their careers, I don't think anyone else matches up to our standards. And it just carries over into the entire season. You see what, myself, even with Devon last year. I mean, that number the yards per carry for a rookie, man, is that's just crazy, right? Like, that's never, I don't think it's ever going to happen again. Him having 800 yards as a rookie and coming in, fitting in right. And then you have Jeff Wilson, who's done some unbelievable things. You have Sav, who's been, doing some things as well. So we have a whole collective group of guys. I mean, even with the fullback, Alec Engel he's an unbelievable guy as well, and a huge playmaker for this team. So you just got to carry it over into the season and grow from here on out.
What exactly does the competition look like? Is it especially off the field? Like, is it in meeting rooms too? Or
Yeah. No, I mean, meeting rooms are meeting rooms, right? Like, we're always trying to understand the basis of the offense, but I think the competition is, who has the most yards, of course, but at the same time, we're competing, like I said, against everybody else in the league, and we just want to be the best group in the league, and we feel like we are.
Did you play with Payne? Let's see, Payne or Allen? Or were those Bama guys or no?
Yeah, I play with all of them. Oh.
Payne and Allen, they're both Bama guys?
Hmm?
Okay.
John, Allen, Payne, B-Rob, running back, so, yeah.
Did the offensive lineman seek you out for any tips before practice?
Oh, man. Hey, man, look, whatever we discuss in the locker room, that's what we discuss in the locker room, you feel me? So, yeah.
How do you feel like your camp is going?
I just been taking advantage of my opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Just progressing every day, controlling what I can control.
What do you feel like you need to do to secure a place on the team?
Just stay consistent, and like I said, just worry about what I can control.
How do you think this joint practice went? It seemed like Jaden Daniels lit you guys up early in the red zone, but then you guys sort of came back at him. What were your takeaways from watching him?
Everybody out here is good players. That's why we all in the league, and I think we just always just trying to get better. So it was a good practice. It was quick, and the weather was good, so we were successful.
What do you think the way you ended it with Kendall Fuller getting that interception?
I mean, that's sweet. It's always sweet when you can get a pick against your old team. So that was nice. I was happy for him.
How would you describe the depth on this team at the defensive tackle position?
I would just say we got a lot of wise guys and hard workers. So, and we all get along too. So I feel like the camaraderie is going to transfer to the field.
I feel like the linebackers have a nickname. Do you guys notice what their nickname is? What's the linebackers' nickname? Is it something about dogs? Do you all have a nickname?
Outside linebacker.
Do you all have a nickname in the trenches?
I think we're going to start arguing about that nickname because we like big dogs too. So we going, it's a big family. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So they're the big dogs.
Yeah, we all big dogs. Yeah, you got to have that mentality, yes.
You guys are the bigger dogs?
You feel? Hey, look, you said it, not me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Man.
What do you feel have been the benefits of working with Anthony Weaver, a former defensive lineman in the league, and just his scheme?
The scheme is amazing, and as far as just working with Weaver, I'm sorry, it's a little hot. He's just taught me just more knowledge about technique, things about the game that I just didn't know yet. So I'm appreciating that.
Seems like he's big on rotating guys on the defensive line. How do you think that'll benefit?
Listen, I'm just worrying about getting better and control what I can control.
What was today like? Some physicality in the joint session, and what was it like to see Dewan Payne, Jonathan?
Man, Washington got a good front, man. It was, it was physical out there, but it was fun. Another day in camp. It felt good to go against another team again. They're a good front. They gave us, a good test. But we went out there, we competed, and it was some fun things, and just came ready to get ready.
What happened in that dust? Liam Eichenberg, it seemed like he was ready.
Ike always ready. Ike a dog. So no matter what day it is, no matter how you feel, man, he's gonna go out there and give it his all. And man, it's fun playing next to him.
These joint practices are probably the most educational days besides the preseason games. So what did you guys take out of any specifics that you guys have taken out of this before looking at the film and stuff?
It's just just focus on the little details, little techniques and everything. For the O-line, us up front. It's just all about pass pro, being able to play together. And just tuning in to the little details and just being our best. That's what we get from this because we go against a different opponent that don't know us. We've been going against our guys all camp. So, just going against them guys is just make you, gain confidence in your techniques and just let you know what you got to work on.
Rob, how pleasing and beneficial has it been just to be able to stay at left guard, get first-team reps there throughout camp?
Man, it's very beneficial, man. It feel good, me just being able to focus on one thing. If they need me to go anywhere else, I'll go there. But for them just put me out there, it just made me get confident in everything I'm doing. And just like I said, just help me just keep, building confidence in the little things, technique fundamentals. That's all.
Got to give you a little praise for the playlist on your orange jersey day. How much effort did you put into that? Have you had it for a long time?
Come on, it's me. You feel me? I got that in my phone. As soon as he gave it to me, I just sent it over.
So you've been ready for this?
Nah, this is my playlist, man. I'm from Chicago. I had a lot of Chicago music on there. I asked the guys in the room. I got to show love to everybody. But I got playlists on deck, no matter what.
What's been impressive by the rookies, Jalen Wright, Patrick Paul? A lot of energy from them. What have you seen from them on offense?
Man, they come in every day ready to work. As a rookie, things go fast. You gotta catch up pretty fast. And, no guys did an amazing job so far. Just picking up everything, picking up the offense. Playing fast, not thinking about too much, and just helping us contribute to get better.
Rob, at this stage of your career, is being a starter important as opposed to an ace sixth man who can play different spots?
Man, I'm a guy, undrafted guy. Went from JUCO. I was always underrated no matter what. Like, when it comes down to this, for me, it's just all about playing. If I'm a starter, I'm a starter. If I'm a six man, I'm a six man. If I'm an eight man, I'm an eight man. But as long as, if I keep focusing on myself, just get opportunity. And once I go out there, just make the most of it.
Rob, what has it meant to you to have Ron Armstead the past 2 years and to have him this training?
Man, Teron, my dog, man. Teron, help us all, just try to get better. He's been playing the game at a high level for so long. So, he just, he helps us just understand little things that, you don't understand as being young. And he helped the room since he came in. It's just been amazing having him here, man. I'm happy he's back. Happy he, feeling good, playing good, man. I love it. Love.
Is there an area where he helps most, whether it's on-field, off-field, any points, anything like that?
Man, he helped with everything. Whatever we need from T-Stead, man, he helping me. I need help with pass pro. He helped me like just see different tendencies that make me be better when it comes to run game. Help me fly off the ball, stay low. On Tuesdays we always come in, we do a technique stuff and then no matter what, if it's off the field, man, he help with everything, no matter what.
Last time we talked to
I'm sorry, Travis.
last time we talked to Butch Berry, he talked about the initial starting point for the offensive line as all being kind of baseline, and then from there, tailoring the individual, aiming points for different guys. I'm curious, how has your individual tailoring been with Coach Berry so far this camp?
He always give us a starting point so we can know what we're going to do regardless, and from there on, it all depends on who we go against, So when we go out there, now we might have to change stuff up. But the starting point is always, be physical, play fast, and run off the ball, set the line of scrimmage. And that's always going to be what it is, no matter who we play.
What's something that you think the offensive line group can do even better this year?
We can just, it just come with playing together. I feel like we did a good job last year, but it's just taking that next step and just knowing it's going to take that next step and just us all playing together and just playing hard and fast. I honestly don't know, but if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not.
What was your reaction when you found out that they were drafting Wright?
Oh man, I'm happy for him. That's dope, man. I'm happy he's here, and he's working hard. He's out there making plays every single day. He had a great preseason game, and so he's out there working hard, like you guys see, making plays. So I'm happy for him, man.
But personally, was there any consideration? I mean, it's one more guy you're competing against.
That's just part of the job. It's part of the job. There's always going to be someone younger. Everybody gets older, so there's always going to be someone younger. So like I said, I'm happy for him, man. He's doing really good. He's out here working hard. He's learning from us. I'm still learning from guys like Raheem and everything like that. So, it's awesome to have him there.
Second week of these scrimmages.
I'm getting older, man. I am getting older.
Second week of these, joint practices where you guys get a chance to see a different look. Are you one of those guys that enjoys that opportunity during the preseason to go against a new look before the regular season?
Yeah, man. You love joint practices because you've been going against each other since OTAs, So it's good to have somebody else out there in a different color, and it's just the competition. Love it.
There are 6 NFL quality running backs on this roster. Teams don't often keep 6. Do you feel the stress or the edge of the competition?
Oh man, I'm just happy to be out there. Like you said, my season was cut short, so I'm just happy to be out there again with the guys, and the cars will follow what they do, and just like I said, I'm just happy to be out there and be healthy.
Coach mentioned the competition in the running back room. He thinks is better for that room than any other room in terms of getting more out of you guys. Why do you think that is?
Like I said, man, there's a lot of love in that room, but we also all compete at the highest level. So we're all pushing each other to do great. Even though you go out there and make a great play, you want the next person to go out there and do the same thing. So, I mean, it's just, pushing each other because I think he knows that, we can all go out there and do really special things. So it's just as long as, we stay close and keep pushing each other in the right direction, I think we can do special things.
Savon, how do you balance, especially when you get in basically that phone booth around the line of scrimmage, how do you balance trying to make guys miss, dance around and find open yardage versus just saying, whatever, man, let me get upfield?
It's situational. Definitely like red zone stuff. You definitely just want to get upfield and get as many yards as possible. But it's a lot of training, man. It's a lot of training, years and years and years of trying to make the right decisions, and you don't always make the right ones. But sometimes it's instincts.
So 2 more questions.
We've heard.
Can you talk a little bit about being around Raheem? How helpful is he in the running back room? Because I know he's still competing with you guys to be the lead guy. So,
right.
Can you describe how helpful he is?
Man, he is one of the dopest people to be around. Man, he helps us tremendously. We're all learning off of him. He's the OG in the room. Him, Jeff, and Alec, and learning off of those guys. So, he helps us in any way possible. He's been in this offense since, a long time, longer than all of us. So, just trying to go off of him and, taking what he says and, just trying to apply it to our game.
Each practice, each joint practice as well, is something that's a key for you guys to move forward and get a look at the scheme and new players getting an opportunity to fit into the role as well. So just kind of talk about today against the Commanders, what was kind of different that we saw last week?
Like as far as like stuff they did scheme-wise?
Yeah.
I think, like I said, every defensive coordinator is playing defense differently, but just trying to. So like I said, it's the first day. He ain't really get to scheme him up. I don't think they really got to scheme too much up against us. So just trying to take what we saw today and apply it to Saturday.
Now, you had one of the best preseasons that I've seen, like 9 yards per carry average. Do you want to get out there for the final 2 games?
Definitely, man. Definitely just want to play. Definitely want to play. Just trying to, do the right thing, and just being out there for practice is the first step for me. So definitely, I'm just, like I said, I'm happy to be out there, man. Happy to be out there competing, being out there with the guys. It's a long off season.